Solving 12 general end-of-year material. Term 1. Describe the separation of charges by polarization. A neutral conductor is an insulating stand as shown in the figure below. We have a negatively charged rod that is brought close to it. So what will happen? Eventually, the negative charges will be kicked to the left and leaving positive charges in front of it. So we did not charge, there was no transfer of electrons neither from here nor from there. So only like there is a redistribution of the charges. So which of the following describe the resulting charge on the sphere? There is no resultant charge on the sphere. There's only polarization. There are two poles, new poles. This is the positive pole and the negative pole. And as I showed, I have drawn the same number of charges right and left. So there is no net charge, but polarized with positive charge on the right because of the negative rod that is brought next to it. Question 10. Which of the diagrams below represent the charge distribution on a metal sphere? So I have brought a positively charged rod next to a neutral sphere. So this one is not correct because it doesn't have a redistribution. Positive charges will attract the negative charges. So basically it's gonna go for D. So the positive will attract the negative, leaving positive side onto the right. Second page, distinguish between electrical conductors and insulators. Through which of the following material can electron move easily through the conductor, which is the graphite? Glass, wood, and air are good insulators, not conductors. So basically, this is a good conductor. These are insulators. Which of the following is an electric insulator? Not a golden bracelet because it's made of a metal, not an iron bar, well a copper wire, only the plastic stick. Why is copper a good conductor? Because it allows the easy movement of electrons. Protons, they cannot move, pay attention. It doesn't have a charge. It can be insulated, no. So because which electrons they can move easily, readily. State and demonstrate that unlike charges attract and like charges repel. Question number 1. 3 rods are brought close to each other at a time. Rods A and B are brought together, they repel. So A and B, they have the same charge. So they have the same charge because they are repelling each other. When rod B and C are brought together, they repel. So B and C, they're also the same. So this makes A, B, and C having the same side. Positive, negative, disregarding this idea, they repel one the other. This means that they have the same sign. In the table below, we need to differentiate between conductors and insulators and give 2 examples of each. So basically the main difference between conductors and insulators, that conductors, they allow the charges to move through them freely, while insulators don't. So in the conductors, the conductor allows the charges to move freely, freely through them. Insulators, the opposite. They prevent يعني they don't allow the charges to flow through them easily, freely, أي شيء, both fine. So we need to give two examples of each. Give any, for conductors, give any metal. You can say graphite. You can start with a graphite, plasma, or any metal. مثلا you can say iron, gold, copper, أي شيء. For the insulator, use simple examples. For example, the air, the glass, wood, يعني the insulators. Question number 15. How many charges does it take to make 2 coulombs? So basically, I have the charges. I have how many electrons? معناتها I need to find n. So I'm given Q. So Q equals to NE. So this objective is state and the magnitude of the elementary charge in Coulomb, and that the charges are quantized, يعني always they are a multiple of E. So the charge is 2 Coulomb, N is the unknown, E has the value of 1.6 10 to the power of negative 19. So I need 1.25 10 to the power of 19 electrons to make this charge. Which of the following is not a possible value of the net charge of a charged object? Now, what's the criteria that makes this charge not possible? So basically, I will look for n that is decimal. In case n is not a whole number, this means that it cannot be. So basically, I'm given Q, and I will test in each one of these Q what is the number of electrons given. So Q equals to NE. So I'll check for the first 8. So عادي 8 ولا negative 8, it's okay. A deficiency ولا extra electrons. 8 10 to the power of negative 19 will give me n multiplied by 1.6 10 to the power of negative 19. In this case, I will have n equals to 5. So 5 is a whole number. It's okay. I can have 5 electrons that will give me negative 8 10 to the power of negative 19. So A is a possible a charge. Let's check the second one. كمان Q equals to NE. In this case, I'll do it here somewhere. So 3.2 10 to the power of negative 19 equals to n 1.6 10 to the power of negative 19. N equals to 2. كمان it's fine. Thirdly, I'm gonna go for the third. كمان equals to NE. I'll check. 4.8 10 to the power of negative 19 equals to n 1.6 10 to the power of negative 19. N equals to 3. So it's also okay. I can have 3 electrons. Actually, the answer is the last one. So let me check. Q equals to NE. So 8.8 10 to the power of negative 19 equals to n 1.6 10 to the power of negative 19. n equals to 5.5. So can I have 5.5 electrons? No. So this is not a possible value for the net charge of a charged object. So the answer is D. So looking at the numbers, I can say nothing. I have to test. So later, 2.2.11 and 2.2.14, we need to solve applying Coulomb's laws. So I have here two charges where I need to check the Coulomb's law between them. Let me check. So F equals to K Q1 or QA QB على the distance between them squared. So in case I need to convert from centimeters into meters, you need to do the convenient conversion. K عندها value 9 10 to the power of 9. أول Q is 1 10 to the power of negative 6. تاني Q as well negative 6 على 0.4. Please don't forget about the squared. لأنه إذا for example you forgot about the squared, you will find your wrong answer listed in one of the multiple choices. So كتير مهم to repeat and to do your work شوي شوي, slowly, carefully. Okay, no need to rush. So basically it is the first option. بعدين question number 19. The force between a charge of 15 microcoulomb and a charge of negative 5 microcoulomb. هالمرة I do have the force. What is the separation between the charges? يعني I need R. So this time F equals to K Q1 Q2 على the distance squared. So 6 equals to 9 10 to the power of 9. بعدين أول charge is 15 10 to the power of negative 6 بدل المايكرو. And here negative 5 ولا 5. Actually نحنا here we take the absolute value يا girls. Okay, so no need نحط negative and positive here. Absolute value دايما 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 the absolute value positive. تاني واحدة 5 10 to the power of negative 6 على here I don't have the distance, it's gonna be 0.34 meters يعني option D. كمان I emphasize on ما ننسى the squared. كتير مرات we see that you missed the squared. وإذا you missed the squared بالغلط يعني you will find your wrong answer here. So كتير مهم to do your work carefully, slowly. Yeah, term 1 is done.